So I'm going to talk about the energetics of money and how I think I've gotten to the point where I'm at and where I think I can go to. Because I am now at a point where I don't have to wait on a paycheck to get paid. I'm still exchanging my time for money. I want to get to a point where I'm only exchanging my energy, and which can be done like one time, and then you have a repeated energy exchange through like a digital product or for me it could be a song. I want to put the energy in and then get repeated energetic exchanges that would like always give me money. I want to work on more streams like that, but I'm currently at a point in time where I do get paid. Like any day I'll get a deposit or I'll get a balance for a performance. I don't only wait on my salary to get paid. So I am living in a time where I get my salary. Great, I expect that every single month at a certain time of the month. That's good, that's consistent. And then throughout the month I get other sources of income, mostly related to my business, my performance business. But something is always coming. Like I usually don't have a week that passes. Sometimes a week or two might pass if it's a really strange or dry month, but I usually don't have a week that passes without me getting a deposit. And I've kind of built this over time through the belief that I'm always making money. So I've used subliminals, I've used affirmations, I've used just my own desire to rewire this. So I genuinely believe at baseline that I'm always getting money. The belief could be stronger, but I realize that this probably isn't something that happens for everyone, because a lot of people I know have a job. But my parents didn't have my mom had a job, but my parents were always entrepreneurs, but they were still always waiting on money to come in from the person they were contracted by. So they were always waiting for money. But this idea that I like planted into myself, this belief that money always comes to me, is something that now shows up through my business. Now I don't know how it will show up for you, but I know that once you implant this belief, and I've done it through manifestation, first through law of attraction and then through like law of assumption with repetitive affirmations. Once you instill that belief into your mind, into your belief system, into your nervous system, it will show up how it's supposed to show up for you. I cannot teach you how to make money, but I can teach you how to think about money, how to view money, how to rewire your money beliefs, and then whatever it is for you that will show up for you. Because it might not be in the way that it does for me. I am a musician, I am an artist, I perform, I get paid to perform, but not just that, I get paid to show up as myself, to perform in only the way that I can. And I'm not just being paid to be a violinist and play somewhere. I'm being paid for Dana to show up and play violin somewhere, because when Dana does that, there is this particular energy, there is this atmosphere. I create something that people value. So that's one of the things. If you want to make money, you do have to provide some type of value. Now, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to like overexert yourself to provide the value. A lot of it comes from you realizing that you are valuable as you already are. Like when I just started playing violin, like my violin business, and I was playing for people, I was just playing as a violinist. But over time, I started to realize that people were valuing me not just as a violinist, but for who I am. So you do have to provide value to people. You do have to give a valuable experience. And yes, you will need to build a skill for that. You will need to put the reps in. You'll need to put the hours in for that. But at the baseline, at the root of that is you. And you are valuable. And if you know that you have something valuable to share, if you have a valuable gift, if you have a valuable voice, a valuable talent, a valuable service to give to people, then you are already providing value. So to make money, to receive money with ease all the time, you need to be of value. You need to be giving value. And you can do that in any way you choose to, whether you're going to actively exchange your time for money, or you're going to put your energy into something once and then have it passively give you money over time. But you must provide value. For me, I am somebody who provides the value through myself. myself day now, through my body, through my spirit, through the energy that I give to people, not necessarily through let's say some people provide value through selling a house or renting a house, because that is valuable to someone. They need somewhere to live, so they'll pay you rent, so you're providing value. I don't do it like that. I do it like I use my body. I put my body on the line, I put my energy on the line, and I get value for that. But whatever it is, you must be providing value to someone, and inherently you are valuable, so whatever you share, there will be some value in it. You just have to find the right person to share the value with, and you have to package it in such a way that they can see that it is valuable. And then once you find a way to package and showcase your value and give value without giving too much of yourself, because sometimes you're giving value in a job and you're giving a lot out of yourself, but you want to do this without giving too much of yourself. If you can give value by just being yourself, that would be like excellent, and I think we all can do that. I deep down believe I'm meant to do that, and so everything I do is geared towards that. But once you're doing that, you will make money. So that's the first thing about money. You have to be giving value. The second thing is, you need to understand that money is ubiquitous. It is everywhere. Money is everywhere. Money is as free as breathing in. I can't breathe in right now, I'm stuffy. I can't breathe in through my nose. Money is as free to you as breathing in and out. When you breathe out, you don't even wonder where the next breath in is going to come from, because you know that money is like so much around you. Money is an energy. Money is an energy, and it likes to go to places where there is little resistance for it. It likes to go to places where it gets an opportunity to multiply itself. Money is like life. Life loves to multiply. If you plant a tree and you give it if it has the vehicle it needs, if it has the soil, if it has the nutrients, it will grow, it will multiply, it will reproduce. I'm driving right now and I'm seeing like a bunch of leaves. That is how life is. Life is meant to populate and spread and grow and reproduce. That is exactly what money is. So your job when it comes to money is to be the vessel to which money can come freely with little resistance, provide the soil, the nutrients, the abundance of water that money needs to grow, to reproduce, to proliferate. You are just the vessel through which to receive that. That's another like important thing to like reshift your mind about money. And what else do I have to say about money? What else do I have to say? Inherently, just depending on your family, how you grew up, your parents' nervous system when it came to money, even what you learn in school, what you learn in the media, all of those things are programming a specific mindset about money into your body, into your belief system, and into your nervous system. A lot of it is just not true. A lot of it is not meant to serve you. A lot of it is from an energy of scarcity that gets you to choose to do things that don't necessarily serve you, but serve whoever wants you to do it. So it will serve your capitalist job, it will serve a government, but it might not necessarily serve you. So a lot of the things that you inherently believe about money, if you hear me say something about money, like something that's wild and audacious, like I want to make XYZ million in a year, if you hear that and think it's loud and audacious and like only evil people do that, or rich people are evil and eat the rich, I mean, I'm not saying you don't eat the rich, because some people are rich and evil. That is true. There are people who are unethically rich, but that's not the nature of money. The nature of money is not unethical, it's not evil. So whatever you believe about money, about it being evil, and which has been placed into you by your family, by school, by society, if you want to really and truly have a healthy relationship with money, you have to rework that. You have to get in there and dig it out and replace it with other stuff. You don't even have to dig it out. You just need to start pouring in like a different input, pouring in different beliefs, and eventually your deepest rooted beliefs against you having a lot of money will start to come up. It will start to show up in your dreams, it will start to show up in your reality, and then you'll know what you have to treat with, what you have to battle with, what you have to excavate, and what you should replace it with. So yeah, in recap, what did I say? I said, I can't even remember. I can't remember. But money is something that it's something you deserve to have. It's something that you deserve to have just by existing, because just by existing you are inherently valuable. You can increase your capacity to receive and increase the amount of money that you have, and if you want to do that, you have to deliberately get in there and start to put getting a call deliberately get in there and start to put a different input in, like lay down a foundation for
red light camera ahead,
for different beliefs. And yeah, that's my talk on money today. I'll see you. Bye.